Good day, everyone, and welcome to Obidient Family TV. The program is Hope Alive. Yes, there is hope, and the new Nigeria is possible. Now, good morning, afternoon, and evening, depending your time zone. Once again, we are here to have discussion on what is going on in Nigeria, what is trending. But particularly this evening, we'll be dealing mainly on Edo decides. We just have 2 days to go to Edo State gubernatorial elections, and that is the talk of the town. Let's forget about all the distractions. Yesterday we saw as His Excellency Peter Obi and all the bigwigs in Labour Party and Obidient converged in Benin and clearly demonstrated what needed to be shown to the world. An organic crowd were out there. Is that also what we'll be expecting on Saturday, being the 21st of September, in all the polling units? Yes, that is it. But His Excellency Peter Obi has spoken ahead of the upcoming gubernatorial election in this Edo State. His Excellency Peter Obi expressed confidence that the electorate will prevent any attempt to manipulate the election. Speaking at the rally yesterday in Benin, Peter Obi assured supporters that those planning to rig the election would face significant challenge from the people. The rally, which marked the grand finale for Olumide Akpata, the Labour Party's candidate for the governorship election, saw His Excellency Peter Obi emphasizing the importance of free, fair elections in Nigeria. According to him, the country is moving beyond an era where election rigging could succeed. Joining me now to have this discussion are active Nigerians who wish to have their own reaction and opinion on the Edo election, especially as Chief Bola Tinubu has deployed the Chief of Defense Staff and the entire military operation down to the east part of Benin. Well, what that pertains to the electorates in Benin, or the Benin state and the Edo state entirely, is what we are going to talk about today. And of course, we will not forget to add that is our own comrade Aisha did say something yesterday, which of course I want us to listen to, as saying that I put my life, my family on the line, I put my business on the line, and I will tell them that Olumide Akpata, after he has entered office, you will give them good governance. If not, we will drag you. That is coming from Aisha Yesufu. Then let's take that first. As she said that, then we can now have our deliberations on these issues.
For life. Yes, I put my business on the line. Yes, I tell them, say, if you enter inside, you will give them good governance. Because if you try to one life and I will die here. I promise you. I can tell you that this brother, my brother, we make you governor finish, you enter, you go to 2 area. One life you will see everywhere. You get one thing, eh? Yes, everyone. You get one thing where I talk for later and I mean now. You see this guy right here? He like work tiger. This is the time for my time. Not when I take both Saturday and Saturday. Not when I take both big time. Not when I back up for him body. When he's here, when he's confused, when he's saying I don't like that, only me tell Akpata, by the grace of God, you will be the next governor of Edo State. When he gets into government house, every quarter, that's 4 times a year, by the grace of God, I will come into Benin City. I will go to radio station. I will do live. And that live will say, maybe I tell you what he never do. May I write her down. May I go with her. May I not see a big pastor. Leave me with her. Thank you. Aisha Yesufu.
Let us go.
Choose your time.
I beg you, this Saturday make every Edo citizen take reason for the matter of Obidient movement. Now we carry the matter for head for Edo State. Now we be the headquarters of Obidient movement for all over the world. So I beg, make we not miss this chance again. Oh, make sure for this Saturday you hold your PVC for hand to push all the people when they do us bad for all these years. Barrister Olumide or Saibovo Akpata, now him be the man we go carry Edo State, come turn on to Dubai. We dey cry for change. Now Barrister Olumide Akpata, our guy. Now, he go build better school. If we sick hospital and health center go boku, road go just there like oversea. Make we show say we know waiting better for us with our PVC this Saturday. Now Olumide Akpata, now he get poor people and common man for mind. Vote Labour Party, the party when get papa, mama and pikin sign. Vote Barrister Olumide Akpata. Make we vote with sense. So Labour Party forward ever.
All right, so welcome back, and let's get this started. I have Lord K, and of course I have Mr. Bassi and Tony. Let's start with the issue of His Excellency talking about the rigging. He said this time around, anyone who rigs the election will rig him. That is coming from His Excellency P2B. Now, let me start with Lord K. As the Edo State gubernatorial election approaches, this remark by His Excellency B2B, I take this remark as a rallying cry for voters to protect the integrity and the democratic process in Edo State. In other words, it's entirely up to them to make sure that the people who are coming to rig, whether they are army, whether they are police, whether they are higher talks, that they are not given the chance. And even the written forms that they normally do, that they did in Kogi State against Dino Melaye, that they did in Abia, in Imo State against the other candidate, that it shouldn't come because we know those antics now. So what are your thoughts on this, Lord K?
Yes, good evening, fellow Nigerians, Obedients around the world, Edolites, my fellow Edolites. Say good evening to you all, everyone in the studio, and my Zoom panelists. Well, we've got less than 48 hours to the D-Day. We've got time now to strategize everything we want to deal with. Now, our president, that's His Excellency Peter Obi, actually made a statement in Benin yesterday that anybody that's planning to rig the election, to rig the counting, such a one is going to be rigged out. Why? Because we know the Obedience in Edo State, they have now resolved. They have resolved on doing something that has never been done before. What is that? That we are all going to stand behind. We are all going to stay behind. After casting your vote, you wait, make sure it's counted, and make sure you use your phones to do your recording. Make sure you use your phones to do your recording and post it to the Obidient Family platform. Gentlemen and ladies, I mean, regardless of what Bola Tinubu has said, that he wants to deliver Edo State to APC, and now bringing all the army in Nigeria and in Niger into Edo State. Gentlemen and ladies, that should not pose any threat to you. That should not be a problem to you, because you are going there as an obedient family member, as an active citizen, going to execute your own human rights. So, as long as you are there orderly in your character, in your behaviors, gentlemen and ladies, you will not be approached by anybody. Do your voting and stand aside. Make sure that by the time they finish, I mean, by 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, when they finish the voting, you are there where they start doing the collation. Because that's the point where they want to start changing figures. That is where they want to start doing their magic. But when you are there, standing there, waiting, with your phones recording, it's not going to be possible. It will not be possible. By the time they take the results to the INEC office, The same thing. You follow them. Follow them. Make a mammoth crowd from each of the polling stations, from each of the polling zones, so that whatever vehicle they're driving will be driving behind you. They'll be driving behind you. You are the one going to lead them to the INEC office. So by the time you get there, they will know that yes, Edo no the carry last. Edo no be Lagos. Edo no be Abuja. We get there, we're going to stand and wait. Everybody flashing their own results, flashing their own printouts.
Okay, okay. I just want to bring something to your attention before you forget about that. That has to do with
polling unit officers coming to the place with an already pre-recorded results. Having that incident that occurred the first time in 2023 elections, and of course we saw that in Bayelsa, we also saw that in Kogi State. So what is your advice to the Dolites who will be at the polling unit?
Gentlemen and ladies, everybody that's going to be in the polling unit, make sure the officer actually shows you the form he wants to fill. Make sure he displays it and put it on the desk in your presence and start filling it. While you guys record. For under no circumstance should you let him, just collect whatever you're bringing and then say, okay, he's done and it's good. No way. He has to fill that EC8's form or what? What form is that again?
Yeah, EC8 form.
Yeah, EC8 form. Yeah, make sure he fills it in your presence, and then he takes a picture that he's going to upload to the IREV. Under no circumstance, gentlemen and ladies, obedience. Under no circumstance should you let the election officer, don't let him come out with any form from any other place apart from the one on his table that he has shown to you that's empty, and he will fill it out and take a picture of it and send it away.
Okay. Let me also ask you about the issue of vote buying.
You know that vote buying is clearly on the list of politicians each time an election comes on. So what advice do you want to give? Because we know they will be positioned in different. The reason why I think they are starving Edo people and not bringing good governance, they store up money to give to them at election time to dissuade them from doing the right thing. What is your response, your advice to them?
Well, I would say Edo people, they are not daft anymore. Edo people are not stupid to understand what is happening anymore. If anybody is going to offer you money, gentlemen and ladies, collect the money. You know what your conscience has been telling you. You know what you have been suffering all these years. The 5,000 or 4,000 or 10,000 they're going to give you on that day for you to vote for APC or PDP. Gentlemen and ladies, for 25 years, they have done it and you have seen the suffering you have gone through. So if they come back again with that same formula, gentlemen, collect the money because it's your personal money that they have deprived you of. Collect it and then go to the polling booth, vote LP, Olumide Akpata, Papa, Mama, Pikin. Put your finger, your thumb, just touch the ink and just place it there. Don't press it too hard. Just press it there so that your fingerprints actually show. Oludi is the only guy that we know, is the only governor we know now that can actually satisfy the condition that those states that people are actually facing now. People are saying what's happening in Abia State. You are seeing what's happening in Abia State. Alex Oti was in Benin. He was in Benin 4 days ago to come and tell you that, yes, Oludi is his friend, is his guy. They are going to work together. What Abia State is enjoying now, we want more than that in Edo State. More than that in Edo State. So, gentlemen and ladies, whatever they bring, they can bring you 25 kilogram of rice. they can bring you 10 kilograms, they can say, okay, they're going to buy you a recharge card, or they can say they will buy you fuel. I mean, whatever they're offering you, collect it, but go and vote your conscience. Go and vote that those states should change. Those states should not be under the leadership of somebody that has been the economic advisor for over 12 years. He wants to change things. So why didn't he change it for the past 12 years? Or the one that doesn't know what to say, that say he wants to give Edo State insecurity. Come on. Enough of the dummies. Enough is enough of the nonsense. Enough is enough of backwardness. Olumide Akpata is the only guy right now, is the only gentleman that we believe can take the state from where we are to progress, prosperity, and much more development in that state. That we will start to look at Edo State as another Dubai. Another Dubai. We have the infrastructures there. We have the tradition. We have the culture. We have everything to make Edo State a great place again. But why these people have kept us down there, I can't just understand it. And for the president to now infiltrate, saying he wants to deliver Edo State, maybe he has planned, or he's planning to use INEC again, because that's what he used to get himself into office. So we know his plan. We know what they want to do. So gentlemen and ladies, let's go there, vote for Olumide Akpata, Labour Party, Papa, Mama, Pekin, and find what you have voted for. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
My guy Oludi's this thing once again, the ad for Oludi. We no go there, we will come back now.
Choose your time.
I beg you, this Saturday make every Edo citizen take reason for the matter of Obidient movement. Now we carry the matter for head for Edo State. Now we be the headquarters of Obidient movement for all over the world. So I beg, make we not miss this chance again. Oh, make sure for this Saturday you hold your PVC for hand to push all the people when they do us bad for all these years. Barrister Olumide or Saigbovo Akpata, now him be the man we go carry Edo State, come turn on to Dubai. We they cry for change. Now Barrister Olumide Akpata, our guy, now he go build better school. If we sick hospital and health center go boku, road go just there like overseas. Make we show say we know waiting better for us with our PVC this Saturday. Now Olumide Akpata, now he get poor people and common man for mind. Vote Labour Party, the party when get Papa, Mama and Pekin sign. Vote Barrister Olumide Akpata. Make we vote with sense. So Labour Party forward ever.
Okay, so that is it. Olu is our guy. So for we've heard what's come out from our own Lord K telling the Dolites to make sure that on Saturday nothing falls short of victory. Then let's get Mr. Bassi on to tell us his take on Comrade Aisha Yesufu. You know, Mr. Bassi, that Aisha Yesufu he said in an open grand finale yesterday that, in quotes, I would say, he said, I put my family on the line, I put my business on the line, and I will tell them, say, when you, Olumide Akpata, enter office, you will give them good governance. If not, we will drag you, according to Aisha Yesufu. So what do you see to that? Because in as much as some people take that as a joke, it is not. Whoever Aisha can entrust with her family, whomever I believe that she can entrust with her business and all of those things, it means that she will hold Olumide Akpata responsible. Or what is your take on this?
Good evening, Mr. Kanu. Thank you for having me once again. Good evening, fellow Zoom panelists. Good day, Obidient and viewers across the world. Before I go to Aisha Yesufu, I want to bring this to Edo people. They need to understand the game plan of the APC government. And you all know that Chief Bola Tinubu had promised, had vowed and boasted and bragged that he was going to deliver Edo to APC as the commander-in-chief. And truly, he has lived up to his word up till this moment by deploying the chief of defense staff to go to Edo and oversee election rigging. When we have Boko Haram terrorizing, killing Nigerians in the northeast, north central, northwest, all across this country, we are suffering insecurity. The only best way we can do is to deploy the entire armed forces to the city of Edo because of election. So they have invariably told us that Edo is the theater of war as it stands. And so it's important for Edo people to resist every attempt to hijack, to rig election for the benefit of APC government. You need to stand your ground. You need to resist every attempt. That is the reason why he cannot go to UN Assembly. He had to choose his deputy to go there and represent him.
Correct.
So that he can sit back and oversee the rigging. It's a shame that this is where Nigeria have turned to. This is the level we have descended to. That we no longer allow the people to choose who will lead them, but to force illegitimate candidate on the people. So Edo people, I'm calling on you, please. This is your chance. We need to put all their bragging right. Put that to shame. Let them know that Edo people will never be cowed. So it's important to please resist every security man, every security personnel that is out to rig election for the benefit of either APC or PDP. Let us resist them because they know that this election is already won by Labour Party. So it's important we understand this and resist every temptation, be it by using money to lure you. If you cannot resist their money, collect the money and do the right thing.
All right.
But if you can resist their money, tell them to hell with their money. So I'm appealing to Edolite once again. Let us do the right thing and vote Olumide Akpata, who is going to lead Edo people with fear, who is going to lead them with integrity, with character. And so back to Aisha Yesufu. She said it all. What she said was not a joke. If you know Aisha very well, she's not the lady who wants to throw around words. She meant what she said. And before she could throw her weight behind Olumide Akpata, she must have come to realization that this is the right person to lead Edo at this point in time. So she meant what she said. And I want Edo people to please, we are begging you, wherever you are, let us give Edo people good governance. Let's allow Olumide Akpata to replicate what is happening in Abia State. That's the only way we can show that love that we have for our principal, Peter Obi, by voting Olumide Akpata, who is the right guy to steer Edo to the promised land. So this is my appeal to everybody. And please, when you go out to vote, I want you to pay attention, be vigilant. Pay attention to everything that is happening in the polling unit. This is not the time to go to the polling unit and gather around and begin to just be distracted. We don't want distractions, please. Let us stay vigilant, stay alert, so that we will not hear stories that touch. This is my appeal to everybody. Come Saturday, I want Edo people to overwhelmingly give their vote to Olumide Akpata and Yusuf Kadri. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Kini, on that. I know people now don't hear now. Then talk say they don't know they carry last.
Now this one I go show us whether or not they carry last or been a first or not they carry, because everybody they drum up the same thing. Everybody will they talk different languages where we say and I go even understand what they happen for Niger. And if as Mr. Bassi take talk, in talk say if you get the conscience make you for no collect money. I don't know what they talk about the conscience thing. Hunger day. If they give you money, why you no go collect them? I bet may you collect the money, buy food, put for house, Jerry. But when you come out there, make you tell them, say make you laugh. Talk say na Oludi be your guy. After all, they don't get their own plans by the other side. Army don't dey there. Make we see how the army, whether na army na then go come do the voting. So make everybody come out, come do their voting on what will they tell on now. No talk say me sit down for house, sake of say army day. Army no they shoot anybody. And then they come do the thumb printing and everything. They do that one. But make them put them there. Psychologically make them for make on stay on a house. Make on no grief for that one. Anyway, make we move slightly away from yeah.
There was something that actually came out this afternoon. That's with regards to electricity and power in Edo State. We got information today now that from tomorrow morning, they are going to seize lights in the whole of Edo State. Why they want to do this is what I don't understand. Say bring the lights maybe about 3 hours or 2 hours at midnight or 1 hour in the daytime or whatever. They say from tomorrow they're going to seize lights all through the states. Why? Because they are thinking people will not have avenue to charge their devices up or charge their phones or all this kind of thing. For those gentlemen and ladies, anybody that has power bank, anybody that has any form of storage for your phone or your iPads or your tablets, gentlemen and ladies, charge them up tonight, charge them up as quick as possible. If you have to pay to go and get petrol or pay to charge it up anywhere, go and do it and get yourself ready, because their plan is to seize electricity fully in the whole of Edo State to reduce communication. So, gentlemen and ladies, get this done. Get your phone charged up. Thank you.
Plenty talk for Edo State.
Anyway, still there, we will talk more because more report they enter inside. My people, but make we for just move away small. Tony, join us. Tony, there is one video I watched, the courage a young lady had to confront the president of South Africa for not fulfilling his promises. That is so captivating that I wonder whether we don't have such youths, or rather we are not given opportunity in Nigeria to really confront Chief Bola Tinubu on what is happening in Nigeria. Because of course he goes to different places, there are media people around, and don't we have people that are spoken, that can confront him where he is seated in an audience to tell him how Nigerians feel right now? Before we go, you answer to that, I want you to take a listen to this young lady who hit the president of South Africa right in front of him for not fulfilling his promises. Let's take a listen to her.
To be young is Youth unemployment was sitting at 43%. And nearly 7 years into your presidency, youth unemployment currently sits at 45% for individuals aged 15 to 34 and a whopping 59% for young people aged 15 to 24. Your presidency is characterized by many and many promises and many failures. It is now apparent that as the youth of today, we must ready ourselves psychologically like the youth of 1976 for the biggest fight against the establishment. The establishment has charged you, Mr. President, at the forefront as the weapon that is formed against us. The youth of today, like Nelson Mandela, who is now hailed as an icon of peace, must be ready to be called terrorists. We must be ready to be called criminals. We must be ready to be jailed for crimes we did not commit. We must be ready to be character assassinated like Idam Toana, Robert Sobukwe, Unkhuputsi Tiro, Steve Biko, Winnie Mandela, and Julius Malema.
Wow, that is the young lady that is hitting president of South Africa for not fulfilling his promises. When I stumbled upon this very video, I was really deeply moved. And the question I'm asking Mr. Tony is, can any young Nigeria be given an opportunity where his chief Bola Tinubu is either coming to an event to actually talk to him in this way for him to understand the hardship that is going on in this very country? Tony.
Yeah, good evening, and thank you for having me. You know, the guy who is your president has been avoiding having a news.
To be young is to be in a stage
down with even one reporter. He's failed to do that right from the beginning, right from the debate before the election, because he does not have a handle, really. This is my opinion. He does not have a handle on the governance. Forget about he did that in Lagos and all whatnot. Nigeria is a complex society. It's not Lagos. And this man knows exactly what he's doing. He's avoiding contact with regular Nigerians because he knows what he will get. He will get an earful. So, what does he do? He reads, when he addresses the nation, he reads from a prepared text. And I mean, and that doesn't give anybody opportunity to ask questions when you're reading from a prepared text. So
I believe that Chibola
should be attending events. I'm saying, don't we have civil society organizations that can arrange for youths to actually talk to him, whether in a written form or not? But the important thing is to actually bring to his forefront what the youths of today, of Nigeria, think of him in that office.
Well, people have been writing open letters to him. And like I'm saying, he's avoiding physical contact with Nigerians because he knows that they will ask tough questions. They will ask him tough questions. If you watch some people on social media using bad language to describe him. So he knows what he's doing. He's trying to avoid people. And there's nothing you can find in this country. We have smart kids, young, smart kids that can do exactly what the South African youth did. But in Nigeria, our leaders don't give us opportunity to have contact, to discuss things like governance and the governor.
Yeah, Mr. Tony, you know something. I think by the end of this month, I think he's planning to go to America. You understand? He's planning to go to America, and the Nigerians in America, they have prepared waiting for him. They are prepared waiting for him. They have set a panel that is going to put him on the stand. So if he's actually going to go there, we don't know now, or he's just saying that just to cause some distraction and then he goes to a different direction. So that is what is on ground now.
Yeah. I saw a video trending where a Nigerian met the former governor, the former minister for interior. What's his name? Areba, so something like that.
Yeah, it's a former governor too.
Yeah. Some in the US, in a cafeteria, buying food, fast food. And the guy approached him and said, "Yeah, I recognize you. Hi. Aren't you so-and-so person?" He told the guy to come. The guy came closer. And he said, "Don't take my pictures." I mean, in a restaurant, open, behaving like an ordinary person. But when they get here, you can't approach them. They can't talk to their subjects. It's all semi-guards.
Yeah.
They assume that they're untouchable. So they know what they're doing. When they go over there in a developed country, they wear T-shirts, they wear jeans, they mingle with Nigerians.
They blend.
You think that they are nice people, but once they get back here, you can't go near them. They're untouchables. Yes. So this is what is going on here.
Even the president himself, when he came to London for his treatment, did you see what he was wearing? Did you see what he wore in London when he went to the hospital there?
No man, they just make money and send to their kids and families overseas. And we're suffering here. Nigerians are suffering. How many of them have their kids? in this country.
Well, I think, Mr. Tony, yeah, I get your point, but I also
I want to say something about the Edo election, if you don't mind.
Okay, please.
Yeah, I will be glad. I will be very happy if the Edo people can show us what they said they are. They don't go last. Yeah. So, and I'm waiting to see how they will handle this rigging. The rigging is already started. From tonight,
yes,
distributing money.
Yes.
In the communities. Like you guys previously said, if they give you money, collect. But mind you that you are not going to vote for additional hardship, for continuation of what you are going through. In a same country, in where people think normally, logically, people should not vote for APC anywhere in the states.
They should not be seen.
I mean, you shouldn't vote for APC for whatever reason. Whether it's in your local government or your council districts or your governorship election. These people have caused enormous harm. Enormous. Why vote for
locally?
Have got Olumide, sorry, does not have a godfather. So compare the two. APC, they're pushing somebody who is kind of semi-illiterate.
Illiterate, not semi.
Over Southwest local government areas, which are
his tracks when he gets there.
Yes.
The embezzlement, the lack of fulfilling his promises he made.
Yeah.
And yes, so they are fighting each other. Take this opportunity. Don't do what we did in Enugu State, where we thought that truth will prevail. When we are supposed to demonstrate, 2 days, they refused to call the results, and they took it to Abuja, and we did not demonstrate. We didn't do anything, and everybody, it was clear that they are trying to rig the election. Don't let that happen in Edo. If you see something that is not right, I want you guys to say something. Tell somebody who can report it to a higher level. If it comes to demonstration, demonstrate and stop them from leaking. But the army is not, they can't stop you. They don't even come to the polling booths. They only drive along the roadways. So be certain, be clear-headed that you must protect your vote.
Absolutely.
Young men of Edo, protect your vote, because they will do everything to try to rig it. Don't let them. Give us hope. Let's, Obedience, be glad that Edo people who voted for PO massively is still a land of Labour Party. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I like that last part. Edo people, show us what you got. Who is your guy? That is
from Tony. Thank you, Mr. Bassi. Thank you, Lord K. And of course, thank you, Tony. We always come out every day to make sure that we bring to you the things that are happening. But we'll be focusing more on Edo State election, as it is just 48 hours to go. So tomorrow, once again, we'll be here to get you reports of what is on ground in Edo State. We've gotten our ears to the ground over there. We've seen the hovering of the military all around Edo State. And of course, they are around us. We are watching them, and we'll bring them to you. Until tomorrow when we come back again. Bye for now.
Thank you.